that's a cool one. Yeah, I see it all. Hey, that's a cool one. Yeah, I see it all.
What's up, DBS fans? It's Kevin here from Non-Meta Mandem, aka hashtag NMM, and today I'm bringing to you guys a deck profile for the Masked Saiyan, and on the Awakened side, Bardock Unbound by Darkness. So this is actually a meta leader, as far as I know for now, but I actually found a lot of interest in this leader when it first came out. So we are non-meta Mandem, of course. We are doing a meta leader, quote unquote, right now, but the deck is all original, my own build. I didn't look online for anything. Not that we're gonna do that all the time. Sometimes we might get ideas from people online, but this deck built completely on my own, and I'm just yeah, I'm showing you guys the deck profile for today. I've had a lot of fun playing it so far. Got quite a few wins against my friends, and yeah, let's start with the deck profile. So we'll start with the color composition. So this deck is a split between black and green, 20 green cards and 30 black cards, and then the 1 leader card. Alright guys, so now we'll look at the main engine of this deck. So right now we have my 3 green vegetables, so Khalifa, Kale, and Cabba. And Cabba is the go-to for the mulligan, so you want to have him in your hand and any other green cards in your hand so that you're able to play him on turn 2. He is a turn 2 drop, and he requires at least 2 green energy. So you want to be, your first sets of energy, you want to be playing at least 2 green energy. So when you play Cabba, hopefully you guys know, if not I'm going to explain it really quickly. You search the top 10 cards of your deck, and then you get to choose either a Khalifa or a Kale, add it to your hand. But if it's a Khalifa, you get to play it. When you play Khalifa, you get to take 1 card from your life and add it to your hand, so it helps you get closer to 4 for Awakening earlier on. And as well, Cabba also decreases the cost of Khalifa and Kale in your hand, and the specified color cost by 1. So you can play Kale for at least 1 green energy and then 2 other cards, or you can play Khalifa for just 1 green energy on your next turn. And if you have another Khalifa in your hand after you play the Cabba, then you can play that as well and get even closer to 4 life on your own terms without your opponent attacking you. The other green cards, we have Trunks Link to the Future, which Bridge to the Future, sorry, which lets you draw the top 2 cards from your deck. You can add 1 Saint to your hand, and then the other cards go in the drop area. You have Energy Power Gotenks, you attack your opponent's leader. They discard 1 card from your hand, puts it in the drop area. And that's it for the green cards. So we have 5 different green cards, 4 of each. Next, let's go to the black cards, guys. So this is a mini engine for the deck. We have Tawa Space Time Unleashed. It's a 1-drop. We have Relentless Destruction Mira. We have Power Aura Mira, and then we have Increasing Evil Masked Saiyan, the promo from the special edition boxes. So this is why I call that mini engine. It's not the star of the deck, but there's a little, kind of like a little electrical circuit between these cards. They all connect together. So we play Toa Space Time Unleashed. Then we can search the top 7 cards of our deck and add 1 Mira or Masked Saiyan to our hands. We're going to be running 3 Toa Time Space Unleashed in this deck. We're going to be running 2 Power Aura Miras, and we're going to be running 3 Relentless Destruction Miras and 2 Increasing Evil Masked Saiyan. And both the Miras, they're actually Overwhelm cards, Overwhelm 3. The Power Aura Mira, if you have at least 3 energy in your warp, sorry, 3 cards in your warp, it gains 5,000 power, so it will have 20,000. And if you have at least 5 or more, then it gets an additional 5,000, so it'll be able to have potentially 25,000 power for having at least 5 cards in your warp. The Relentless Destruction Mira, you play it, and your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand, and they add it to their drop area. So instant hand destruction. Increasing Evil Masked Saiyan, it costs 1 energy, and it's an overwhelm of 4. And then when you play, you can choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand. And then I believe you choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less, and you put it to their warp. One other thing, guys, this deck is really big on hand advantage. Only 2 of the battle cards in this deck require 1 energy cost to combo with it. The rest of them are 0 cost 5k combos, which really helps. And you'll see as the deck progresses, you get to search for your deck for a lot of cards. You get to take back cards from your warp, add to your hand while you're playing, and this helps you add to your hand advantage to overtake your opponent. You guys remember Jamal's last video when he was previewing the Goku GT. His deck is also big on hand advantage. Maybe we'll throw a match out for you guys so you guys can see how the decks compare to each other while playing. Next, we're running 3 Toa Reprogram Menaces. So it's a Xeno Evolve of 4, you evolve it onto your 1-drop Toas, and when you play it, you can choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to active mode, sorry, cost of 6 or less. So cost of 6 or less, switch to active mode, and you get to take control of it. Pretty cool. I used it once so far, pretty fun doing it. I run this card just to have fun with the deck, and I believe that should be the main goal of any deck, is to have fun with it, not necessarily for the wins. But what I encourage you guys is to set goals for your decks of what you want to accomplish. That way, even if you lose a match, even if you lose a tournament, you still have fun playing it, right? This deck is all about having fun. This game, hopefully for most of you, is all about having fun, not necessarily winning. I love DBS a lot. I love Dragon Ball Z. I grew up on that stuff, so having fun while playing the card game as well and watching the anime, it just adds to the enjoyment of it, right? Next, we have probably our biggest engine after the veggies. So we have the Trunks engine. We have Xeno Trunks actually. So Unrelenting Assault Trunks, very good. Overall a 3, you play it, and it has 15,000 power. And if this card is sent from your battle area, and I believe your deck, so from your battle area or your deck to your warp, you get to add it to your hand. I'm going to show you why this card is so special. So 3-drop, and it's an overall 3. Now here's where it gets fun. So you have the Killer Sword Trunks, Xeno Evolve, and it's a 4 cost for energy. So, and it also has double strike. And then when your card evolves into this card, you can choose up to one battle card in your warp with an energy cost of 3 or less and play it. But you Xeno Evolve by sending the card you evolve into or onto to your warp. So if you overwhelm this with no energy and you play it, and then you Xeno Evolve onto this card goes to your warp. But because this card was on your battle area and it goes to your warp, you get to add it to your hand. So you basically playing the card, you get to attack, and then you can Xeno Evolve onto that with this card for energy cost of 4, and this card comes back to your hand. So it's a card to come back to your hand for free, 5k combo. And then we also have the last card for the Trunks Xeno engine in the deck. We have Trunks Power Overseeing Time. So it's overall 4, energy cost of 2. It's a double strike as well. And when you play this card using overwhelm, you choose up to one battle card in your warp added to your hand. Okay, this card, I only have 2 of them right now in the deck. I'm probably thinking of adding more. And I have 2 of each of the other Trunks as well, for a total of 6 Xeno Trunks in the deck. I think I'm going to add more of this card into my deck, and tell me what you guys think in the comments below, because you get to add a battle card from your warp, which energy cost of, no, you choose one battle card actually. I was going to say energy cost of 3 or less. You choose one battle card from your warp, add it to your hand, any battle card in your warp. So if you overwhelm and you send Kabbas, or you send Kalos, you send Khalifas, you send any card that you need to your warp, you actually get to take it back with this card. I found myself using it a lot for the 10k combos, which actually comes in handy. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna run 4 of these. Tell me what you guys think, and then I'll probably change it up based on that. Okay, the last 2 cards in the deck, guys. Attacking wise, we have a little bit more after this. We have 2 Fools Shrouded in Mystery. Okay, so it's a 10-drop, but if you overwhelm it, it's 6. It costs 6 energy, and then it has double strike. This card is actually really cool. So when you play it using overwhelm, your opponent cannot activate any skills on their cards other than their leader cards until the beginning of your next turn. Okay, so I don't think it's super easy to play this card, but again, this is one of the goals I set for myself playing this deck. So I wanna be able to play it just for my sake, and just for having fun trying it out, having fun with my deck, having fun playing the game. I'm not necessarily gonna win by having this in my deck or trying to play into it, but it's one of my goals. So it's actually really fun playing it so far. I played it a couple times already, and actually has won me the game against a couple friends. So I was just running it. I'm running 2 right now, but I also have 4 as well in total. So maybe I might add 2 for my deck to make it easier to get it out. And I think this card would actually be really good if I took out the green cards from this deck and I added blue cards to the deck, or maybe a mix of both, and I would run objections into that, or 4-drop Whis to add extra cards into my energy, so I don't have to wait until turn 6 to get this out. The last 4 cards, it is a battle card, but no one uses it as a battle card, typically to attack. We have the 4 of the black 10k combo cards. So I think this is actually the best combo card, because you do not need a black leader to use it in a deck, and you play it by having at least 5 cards in your warp. You could potentially play this on the second turn of the game, or possibly even the first turn, depending on how you play the game. Usually I can start playing this by second turn, because most of my cards are 3 overwhelm, so I would have 3 cards in my warp the first turn, second turn I would have 6. So yeah, it's amazing. So 10k combo, draw 1 card when you play it. For extra cards, we only have 2 extra cards 2 different kinds of extra cards, but 5 in total. We have 2 Dark Plots and 3 Time Judgments. I really like Dark Plot because it's 4 costs, and then you could choose 1 battle card in your warp at the energy cost of 4 or less, I believe. Sorry, with energy cost of 4 or less and play it. But if you choose a card with overwhelm, you untap 3 of your energy. So it's getting a card. It's basically getting an overwhelm card with an energy cost of 4 or less for 1 energy. After you resolve its effect to untap 3 energy, or you might even want to get a KO or any other card that doesn't have overwhelm, which could get you the game. So it is situational, and it's pretty good at that too. So you can play on both sides. Take a card with doesn't have overwhelm, which is usually a double strike for any of the chunks in my deck, or you take a card with overwhelm, you untap 3 energy, and then you use that 3 energy to summon something else. And then the last 3 are 3 Time Judgments. So very good card. Maybe thinking of only having 2 in my deck because it is a reusable card. So you play it, colorless energy to negate the attack, 1 energy, 1 colorless energy, 1 of any energy, because it doesn't require any specific energy cost, color cost to play it, negate the attack, and then you could choose up to 2 cards in your hand, add to the discard pile to the drop area, and then take this card back to your hand. So maybe I don't even need to run 3. Tell me what you guys think. Maybe I just need to run 2, or maybe even 1, but not likely because it's gonna be hard to get it. So at least 2 probably, but I wouldn't run 4. And the reason why it's not a big loss is because you already have so many cards in your hand. Like I said, this deck is about hand advantage. You're gonna have so many cards in your hand, so dropping those 2 cards to block 1 attack is actually not a problem at all. Instead of taking the hit and trying to out combo your opponent, this card comes in clutch. But the only thing is that it does require 1 energy each time. So if you know it's a 50-50 at surviving against your opponent the next turn, you might want to not summon anything on the previous turn, which is your turn. Keep energy open so you can keep reusing it, and then come back hard to your opponent next turn and just crush them. So that's it for the main deck. We have the sideboard now, which is I actually haven't used the sideboard at all yet. So tell me what you guys think. We have 4 Unyielding Justice SS2 Trunks, which is the only 4 green cards in the sideboard. He's able to evolve onto the 1-drop for 3 energy, at least 1 green. He's a blocker, he has barrier, and when a card evolves into this card, you draw 1 card, which the reason why I put it in, again, to help with the hand advantage of the deck. Next, we have 3 Dimension Breaker Miras. Okay, so he has double strike, his Xeno evolve onto Mira. So again, you could do the same thing like you do with the other trunks. You can overwhelm for free, and then you could just tap 5 energy, play this card. He has double strike, and when a card evolves into this card, if you have 5 or more cards in your warp, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and you send it to their warp. And if you have 10 or more cards in your warp, you can choose one of your opponent's energy and send it to their warp as well. So a battle card and an energy, if you have at least 10 cards in your warp, you could probably have 10 cards in your warp by turn 2 or turn 3, depending how you're playing. Very easy to use the effect. I might just, for my next couple matches, try it out, see how it works, and maybe I'll keep it in my main deck permanently, and not just on the sideboard. And then next, we have another Relentless Destructor Mira. That's 1 in the sideboard. We have 2 Increasing Evil Masked Saiyans. We have 1 Toa Space-Time Unleashed. We have 1 Toa Reprogram Menace. The reason why I keep 1 of each in my sideboard is that, yeah, maybe I just want to have a little bit more fun with the Toa engine. So I'm going to include more in my deck if I want to have more fun for that match. Or maybe if I see how the opponent's playing, maybe it actually could get me the win by having one more copy of each card in the deck. Take more control of my opponent's cards. We have 2 Encroaching Threat Masked Saiyans. So basically helps with the Toa engine to draw into a Masked Saiyan. He's a 4-drop. Use any energy color you want because it is a black card, of course. He can attack battle cards that are in active mode. And as well, when you have 7 or more cards in your warp, you can reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So probably by turn 2, you can just play it for 3 energy. And the last card we have is another Time Judgment. I'm probably going to take this out of my sideboard, like I said, because you really don't need 4 of this in your deck. If you have 1 or 2 or 3, then you can just keep recycling it and playing it. So guys, that's how the deck works. Let me know what you guys think of this deck. Let me know how you play your Masked Saiyan. And let us know if you guys have any ideas for doing deck profiles on the leaders. Maybe you have a build, maybe you don't have video equipment, maybe you're not comfortable speaking on camera, although none of us are, but we're growing in that. But I would encourage you guys to post your own videos, or if you guys are not comfortable doing that, send us a list. We can make a video for you guys, we'll show you guys, I'll give you guys the credit. We just want the community to grow, we want more people playing the game, and we just want to have fun. How we started playing is that we just started going to ANC games or our local store. We just started playing cards games with the people there, people who are friendly, and that's how we started playing the game, because people were friendly to us and they explained the game really well to us. So hopefully that's the case for you guys. Hopefully you guys have people you guys can play with. But if not, please join us on Untapped or Octagon. This is another program you guys can use to play DBS. Untapped is the website. And yeah, link us up if you guys want to run a match. We're always on to play if you have some free time. And yeah, we just want to see this game grow. We want to see it booming. So guys, until next time, Kevin's out. And we're going to be sending some more videos for you guys soon. So check us out. Later guys.